This piece of paper certifies I'm a painter. I've been an official painter for over half a decade. Sometimes I paint with watercolours. Sometimes I paint with milk. Today though, I'm painting something big. Okay, so today is wall filling day. I've already sanded the edges of the plywood, and so now we've just got to fill them so we can paint. The only problem with this space is the tap is about a mile away from the gallery to fill this. Et voila. So once I've filled in these walls, hopefully by tomorrow, we should be able to paint the gallery space great for Rebecca's show. Should be fun. Before I forget, make sure you hit the subscribe button, as it really helps push what we're doing further out into the world. Now that's done. Sanding time. But that got kind of dusty. Now for the finale, painting time. Improvised paint tray. This is the kind of skills a degree in painting gets you. This is my favourite part, the first roll of a fresh wall. After that it gets kind of boring. So for this first show, I started a conversation with Rebecca about working out exhibition together pretty much as soon as I've moved into the space. And this will be the first show we've done where an artist hasn't been able to visit the space prior to exhibiting. In place of this, we've had numerous video calls. Okay, so today we're just doing a quick virtual site visit with Rebecca, who's just doing the first show, just to kind of show her the type of the space that we've got and sort of show her the different angles, different perspectives that you can see from within the space. I think it's super hard as an artist to kind of figure out what a space is like without actually visiting, and usually in the past we've always had site visits with artists. For me, it's one of the best chances to kind of discuss artworks and how an exhibition will be built. I think it's also really good for the artist just to be in the space for a long period of time, just to think about how their artwork can act and exist in the space. Obviously that can't happen right now, so this is the best we've got. Yeah, I mean, I don't think necessarily like a dark grey, but maybe just even like you know, a 10% or 20% grey like this. So
but it's also because I'm not in the space. I'm actually like trying to envisage, to some extent, not just a space, but like structures within a space is quite difficult.
One super useful tool has been Rebecca's use of digital renders to explore what the exhibition might look like. Within this, we've been able to test out different arrangements of objects from the space, try out things such as colours and textures, and also test the relative scale of objects compared to the gallery's actual size. There are two central aspects of this show. The first is a series of small oil paintings depicting fictional scenarios of microscopic biological specimens. That was a mouthful. These have been digitally rendered by Rebecca first, then painted from these digital renders, in effect creating a loop from the reality to the digital and back to reality again. These will be housed in a series of metal structures cutting across the space. The digital mock-ups have been a really useful tool for us to test out various iterations of these structures, both in terms of different scales and placements. And as you can see, we've had a number of different versions of these on the go. The second aspect will be a number of more unruly looking sculptures, made from a mix of plaster and concrete. Made on site, these will have sci-fi digital renders applied to them that will hopefully look like a series of plant formations spilling out across the space. We'll also be applying some filters to the lighting to make the space red, while spotlighting the paintings to make them pop out of this red background. There'll also be some extra additions to make the space act as a kind of immersive environment, but I'm going to keep these a secret for now. The exhibition has arrived. Remember when I said I was going to put the lights here? Oh, they're now here. Right there.